I was able to get involved in the business, grow it, make more money than I'd ever made, and actually do economically better for me and my family than I ever anticipated. But inside, I was falling apart. And like I said, outside, I assure you, I wore a solid gold Rolex watch. I had a ring that was the size that looked like I'd won the NFL Super Bowl. I had a gold chain on my neck. The only thing I didn't have was a grill. I did and I don't know why men do this. We buy motorcycles, we get hair pieces, we go to the gym. My 40-year-old friends are getting testosterone implants, to try to transform their life. And so I was doing everything. I was poor when I was young, so I wanted to be rich now. I was unloved, I felt, as young, so I wanted to have as many friends as I could. So I bought, I paid, I went, I did, I gave. It wasn't generosity, it was need. One day I opened up the newspaper in my office. There's no Bible in there. And the front page of the newspaper said, "Promise Keepers, real men live for Jesus." And it was the first time in my life that I ever heard the voice of the Holy Spirit. And it spoke directly into my heart, because we didn't hear a lot about the Spirit of God in my religious background, and began to convict me of my sin and challenge who I was. Didn't condemn me, but began to convict me of who I was. And in the product of that, I was trying to develop a deal with God that I thought I could live with, that wouldn't change my life too drastically. In my bathroom in our house, my wife climbs up on the counter and gets ready most morning, and I was in the shower, weeping like a baby. I stepped from the shower, laid down prostrate in the floor, and all that came from my mouth that I couldn't hear audibly, but I'm sure I was speaking it, and I remember it distinctly, was, "Lord, be merciful to me, a sinner." And I remember my wife laying her hand on my back, which must have been panic for her, saying, "It'll be okay. It'll be okay." And I remember saying, "No, it won't. No, it won't." Because I knew at that moment what had happened to me, I'd not found, I don't mean this arrogantly, I'd not found in casual Christianity, that something supernatural had happened, an experience. I could sit here the rest of the day and talk about miracles in my business. I can tell you about the conversion of my children. I can take winning hundreds of people to Christ in places and jails and stuff, on the power of possibilities and potential and the Spirit of a risen Christ. But at the end of the day, it's one person with one broken life turning to a God who can, and being transformed by His power and His love.